Welcome, guys, to this video where I'll have a small interview with one of our partners and clients, right, with his AI agency that we scaled to 20K per month. So, yes, Kendall, happy to have you here.
Good to have you here.
Can you give us more context about, who you are, what do you do right now?
Yeah.
And yeah, then we can just, talk a little bit about
Yes,
yourself.
so I'm currently 21 years old.
Yep.
I've started business when I was 18, turning 19, something like that. So it's been almost 2 years, three years. And yeah, I've started my agency, AI agency with y'all 1 year ago.
Yep.
And yeah, that's basically my
Yeah.
biography basically. So
Yep.
yeah, I've launched it. I've reached $10,000 per month and then 20K per month, and now I'm currently searching to hit 50K per month.
Nice. Yeah, I remember. Actually, we went to Bali. We went to Korea, Dubai, together. Just give more context about your before state, because there's something that people don't understand is there's not risk, but ways to start a company.
Yeah,
I remember like when we met, I told you like the best way to scale like an agency or any type of business, it's always by doing ads,
yeah,
right? Most people think everything will be free, like cold calling is the best way because there's
yeah.
no cost,
There's no
right?
cost.
But
Yeah,
I remember like you told me, Harold, like what's the next steps in terms of having clients? And I told you forget cold calling, forget cold DM, right? Just run straightforward ads, and I told you you'll see like the leads coming now to you.
yeah.
How was your before state, before even jumping into the
AI space.
AI space, right?
Yeah,
I know you were a coach. How was your state like before you were living with your father? I remember,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
How was this process between going from your parents being a gym coach to now having your agency?
Yeah, so basically, before I was a fitness coach online and also in real life, can if I can say it like that. So yeah, I was making 5K per month, 3K per month. So like it
Yep.
depends with each month. And I was trying to launch my first agency,
Yep.
like doing content
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
for other coach.
Yeah, I remember.
And I've made my first sale. I made like I think $300
Yep.
from that agency. That's the only sales that I've done with
Yep.
this agency. And then after I met you guys, and then
Yeah.
we started the financial advisors
Yeah.
AI service, and now we're currently searching for home service business.
Yeah. What about like the beliefs of, having your agency? Because people think, and I told you this before, so many people, they're so focused on the tools and not about the action.
Yeah,
Because I told you, like, Kendall, don't focus on how to learn, I don't know, how to build AI voice agents or
yeah,
automations.
yeah,
Because most people, this is the first mistake they do.
yeah.
And
Try
it's,
to
it's,
be
it's, yeah, yeah,
the genius in your team. You don't have
exactly.
to be the engineer, the even the media buyer. You don't have to be the guy on. In fact, you have to not be the guy in the sales in the client process, because if you're stuck doing the work for your clients, like I've done when I was in Bali, then I
Yeah,
lost all of my $10,000.
yeah,
I lost all of it in 1 month just because I was doing everything by myself.
yeah,
And then that's when I was thinking about why did I lose all those money, and
yeah.
you just realize that you have to take another step
Yep.
in your entrepreneurship
A
journey.
100%. 100%. I think that's something that I called the CEO rule, which is understand how your system works for your clients.
Yeah,
But even myself, I don't know how to code yourself. You don't need, no, you don't know either. But my point is, most people they try to keep all the margins for themselves, right? Let's be honest. In this space of the AI and marketing, most agencies like us, they make maybe 90% of profit, right? So when people start having money,
yeah,
I think the first mistake is like, man, like I made my first 10K.
yeah,
Let me just keep it everything for myself.
yeah.
The
Spend
biggest mistake
everything
is
and
Yeah.
just like be the guy who I'm gonna do everything by myself and
Yeah.
keep my $10,000 and spend it on, I don't know, girls, food, cars, even like all kind of stuff that doesn't really matter in
Yeah.
that time, because you have to put money in your ads and in building
100%.
a good team. That's the real
100%.
that's the real
Yeah. Fulfillment
advantage.
is, I think, the key for any business, I will say. But mostly when you start. Because when you start, maybe this month you made, I don't know, 20K.
Yeah,
But what about next month? Because maybe the client is not happy.
yeah,
Maybe he don't stay. Maybe there's one who's looking for his money back, right? So the first thing is, okay, I have a client. How can I deliver? Then the rest come. When you started out, I remember you were charging like maybe $1,000 a month,
$1,000,
right?
yeah.
Then after like 2 months, you understood that, okay, cool, I can just delegate to, our AI engineers and, even come to us for the marketing and everything and the automations. And after that, your clients were seeing the results. And that's when after you can increase your prices,
Yeah.
to like us, like 10K upfront, 15K upfront. It's a process step by step that I think every agency needs to start with,
Yeah.
right? So if you have like any advice to people about the key components to have a successful agency where, like you, us, we can work in Bali, in Dubai,
Yeah, yeah.
what's the tips you'll give to someone who was in your position before?
Yeah, and trying to reach my level.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so to start, I will give you one tip, but you need plenty of tips for real, because this is not a journey where you just find the golden key and then, oh, okay, now I'm making 10K per
Yeah.
month and 20K per month. You have to really, I mean, I was pretty good in my mom's house, and
Yeah.
I decided to really move out and came to Montreal and then meet you guys. So that's the first step. You have to take your balls and put it in the table and be willing to sacrifice a lot of things before even learning how to run an AI agency. You have to know how to run yourself.
Yep.
That's the first step. And then now you have to know how to run your agency. But
Yeah.
you're not a freelancer, you're a business owner.
Exactly.
So that's when you have to make your first $10,000, because that's the number one. That's the first step. If you're making less than $10,000 per month, you are not a real entrepreneur in general, because
Yeah.
that's the level one.
Yeah.
And then from that point, you have to start delegate.
Yeah.
But delegate right, because I've done some delegation.
Yeah.
And like the guy didn't call my leads, the
Yeah.
seller didn't call my leads,
Yeah.
my closer didn't take the call, and I have to recall them while I was in vacation. Everything, you just take your time, but not too much of your time.
Yeah.
And be willing, you have to sacrifice something. You can't just have everything, you have to sacrifice. If you have sacrifice in your head, you're obsessed, and you have mentors like
Yeah.
you, myself, you're my friend, Wenchu is my cousins, and even other, we have plenty of friends who are doing more money than us.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna make money. You just have to trust God after that.
You said something very interesting is I think people are trying to give their problems too quick.
Yeah.
So when you start, every single penny you put in the business
Yeah.
matters, bro,
Yeah.
like crazy.
Matters
So
as fuck.
I think one of the mistakes that I see most people do is they're like, shit, okay, I made my first 10K. I want to scale it, but I'm afraid of the sales maybe,
Yeah.
or calling the leads.
Yeah.
So most people, they will try to find right away a closer or the setter.
Yeah.
The main problem, guys, is if you want to find, I'm saying about the best closers, like me and Wenchu, we have one of our best closers. The OT needs to be at least, guys, 5 to 10K per month as a closer. If you want the best reps,
Yeah.
let's be honest, if you're doing, I don't know, maybe 10K, 20K, right? And you want to delegate right away, I'm not saying it's impossible to find good closers, but the quality you will have for the sales will be less and bad. Plus, let's be honest, they don't give a fuck about your business.
No.
Like they will be like, let me just call the lead at the evening or tomorrow. But guess what? You are the CEO and you're losing money
You're the
every
one
single
losing
day.
money, yeah.
Because one thing is, okay, he'll call them. The other thing is, brother, I'm spending $100 a day.
On ads.
So when you start, that's a lot of money, So like the bleeding is there. So sometimes trying to delegate so fast and give your problems right away is not the best option,
Yeah.
right? I think when you start, it's always good to understand how the business moves
Yeah,
itself.
you have to. You
Because
have to.
anyways, like the closer will come to you, Kendall, can you send me like a recording? Can you send me like a,
Yeah.
I don't know, some SOPs? But if you don't know how to create them, trust me, even if it's a good closer,
He will not close for you.
he'll never close for
Probably
you.
none.
Or he'll just leave after like 3 days. It happened to me, Kendall, right? So be very wise with your task. And also, as he said, have balls to number one, have stress. Because problems will be there every day.
Every time.
I make money with Venture, he makes money. Guys, every single day we have problems. So you need to tolerate this, you know, like the fulfillment. Clients on having results for maybe like 7 days or
Yeah.
10 days.
Yeah.
You need to be able to manage all of this because, as you said, you are not a freelancer.
Yeah, you're a
That's the
business
difference.
owner.
A freelancer can make 3K, 5K per month. He's happy because he just, I don't know, delivered some creatives.
He done his job.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, he's done his job.
But if you want to level, I don't know, like have another level, you need to like understand how everything is moving, you know? So I agree with this, with you need to be on point. Now, what about the sales? I have so many mentees and people that I've scaled. I think that's the number one problem I see. Sometimes I have people like calling me, Harold, please jump on a sales call with me. I'm afraid, I'm scared, or man, I just received the first appointment or lead. What do I do? What about this? Because I remember like you spend 1K, 1.5K on the ads and you made 20K. So how was this process of like, shit, I never spoke to companies. Now people are interested.
What do I do now?
What do I do now?
Yeah. So basically, for myself, it's been almost 4 years since I'm in sales.
Yeah.
Because I was a coach before that, and before that, I was selling hockey stick in a shop. So I have some kind of background in sales myself. So don't compare yourself to someone you don't know his background, basically.
Yeah.
But most and foremost, you have to take the risk, basically, because yes, I've done I have 3 years of knowledge in sales, but that's so different selling someone a fitness program in real life
Yeah.
than selling someone a 10,000 upfront AI services to a business owner who's doing 50K per month.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing. Yes, I have a background, but I was also willing to just said, you know what? I want to make 50K per month like you are doing, and I know I can help you make even more money than that. Okay, right now I'm not that guy, but I know I can do. I can be that
Yeah,
guy.
100%.
Everyone start at a level. So that's you have to just take your balls and just like I said, take your balls. You are an entrepreneur, you're not a freelancer. Just pitch him. Be confident in your services. Even lower your price. Just to start, lower your price so you don't feel too much of a scammer.
Yeah.
So now you can really just have your first testimonials, then your third, then your 5, and then you can charge 10K upfront and feel like it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's even cheap because you're helping them make 10x their
Yeah.
business.
It's crazy. You said so many good points that I can't, tell them because, wow, man, like, I think I agree.
Yeah.
Like, saying to a company, hey, fixing this problem will cost you this amount of money
Yeah.
takes a lot of level to, I don't know, like, educate these people.
Yeah.
Now, it's also good because we live in a world where there's so many boomers, right? That's a topic from another video that I'll do is like, guys, there's so many people in their 50s, 60 years old. They have companies doing maybe 50K, 100K per month, but they're operating in the old ways.
Yeah.
And that's where you come in and like, hey, John,
You bring fresh air.
yeah, like here's the new things on how to do sales, how to do appointment setting, right? And I think something very interesting you learned so quick with us is how to sell B2B. Because selling, I don't know, a steak or a t-shirt or something, or like this tattoo, right, is more emotional.
Yeah.
Sell something to a company is more logical.
Yeah. That's
So-
numbers.
Exactly, numbers. So how was this process for you to, speak to these companies,
To these businesses.
yeah, and just give them trust. Is it about having the right numbers, understanding, having like, that's another topic,
Yeah.
working with like 10 niches, you know, because all these niches have different problems
Yeah.
and language also.
That's
What's your
basically
thoughts about that?
that's interesting because that is what makes me do the 20K per month.
Yeah.
Because at first I was thinking of selling I was thinking B2B is like B2C, just it's a business owners.
Yeah.
But that's not the same thing at all. Those guys are like you. They want to make money and yes, we are humans, we have emotion, but it doesn't work the same way as a B2C who's like, I don't know, he's doing his 9 to 5 and then he's go to his bed and then the same day, the next day, and every day is like the same. For B2B, you have to know that those guys are living the same kind of stress as you are doing. So instead of selling them something, just show them something. So instead of just trying to, oh yeah, this thing worked because that, just, well, like I said, lower your price, get your first testimonials. It's a volume game. So
Yeah.
just as many testimonials, take your time. Take your time. You don't have to rush the 10K. It's gonna come by itself. You don't have to rush the 20K, the 50K.
Wow.
Just take your time
Yeah.
and have something to show them. If you have something to show to a business owner who's doing 50K per month,
Yeah.
you have something to show him that he can 10x his business. You doesn't even have to sell him something.
Yeah.
You don't have to sell him. You just he's basically giving you his money.
Yeah.
Because you know it worked. You're showing him.
Wow.
He's not the B2C who's you have to you have to feel it this way because he don't give a fuck about your sales script. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He has one also.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You said a very good point. I think once you understand that having the right results for your clients is the priority right now,
yeah.
on sales calls, they will just understand you are the missing puzzle for their business.
Yeah.
Now, one thing you said that is so valuable is, okay, so many people that I see and maybe book calls with me, they're like, Harold, I tried running ads, but I had 0 clients. Then I'm like, okay, how much do you spend? They're like, okay, $1,000. For how many time? 20 days, 30 days. The biggest mistake people do is stop the ads. Now, let me tell you something that I
that's
think
the
you
first
agree.
mistake. That's the
Biggest mistake. The reason why is like myself. Sometimes the sale doesn't happen when I spend 1,200.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's when I spend 1,500. But guess what? Now I just made 20K upfront. Do you feel me? Even sometimes before this sale happened, maybe I mess up the script. Maybe I mess up how I was perceiving on the call, right? But now you have data on like, okay, here's what I felt. Here's what I can do for the next call.
Yeah.
And I promise you guys, when you start, this is the first thing you don't have to do. Don't stop the
Yeah.
ads. Learn. Have data. That's the beauty of having ads is people are coming to you. You know what didn't work. You know what to do the next time. And that's what I'm saying. Choose the right ICP and avatar buyer if they're qualified already. And now you know what to do for the next call. Guess what? They'll just buy. As you said, don't start greedy. Don't say like, hey, 10K, 20K like other people tell you. No. Maybe start with 1K per month, 2K per
That's
month.
why I started.
Get
That's
results
why I
as you
started.
did.
Yeah.
And now, hey, here's, I don't know,
Here's the
John
blueprint.
company.
Here's how you're gonna do
Exactly.
it. I'm not even shy to showing you how to make this money because I know
Yeah.
you need myself to do it.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who can do what I do.
Exactly.
So I'm just showing it to the business owner. It's like, okay, I want to do it with you.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to sell him something.
Yeah. One thing, guys, is numbers will never lie. And once you have the KPIs of your clients, the name, even sometimes myself, I'm like, hey, you don't believe me? Call them right now.
Yeah.
They call, they answered,
Yeah.
hey, these guys are ballers. They
That's
scaled
a
my
big
company.
thing.
Brother, they pay you right away.
Yep.
Like, even sometimes myself, I feel like 15K is cheap for what I deliver. But anyways, that's more, maybe in the future I can increase prices. But before we finish this interview, anything else you want to add up to someone seeing us right now? They feel scared about having the right offer. Maybe they're in school, their parents are like, hey, don't quit school, don't start their business, it's fake, you're
Yeah.
young, you're 21, I'm 22.
I want to talk about this.
What's your advice with this?
Y'all have to know I was in school, and I mean, I even dropped out of school. Like,
Yeah.
I was in school, and then I was trying to go to the NBA, the basic black guy dream, basic black guy dream. So I was trying to go to the NBA, and then like long story short, it doesn't work. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I have school, but I really don't give a fuck about school, and I like either of basketball. I like businesses.
Yeah.
So that's when one trick called me and you should start
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
online business thing. And then I killed it. I dropped out of school, find a job in sales, the hockey stick selling.
Yeah.
And at first, I mean, I think I've made like for the first 6 months, my mom didn't even know that I dropped out. I swear to God, my mom
I did it also, bro. They didn't know.
Didn't even know. And I was selling hockey stick, and I was getting a lot of knowledge because every time I get paid from that job, and I was selling a lot of stick for real.
Yeah.
Every time I get paid, I will buy a course. I will buy a mentor that doesn't help me make the money at that time, but those knowledge just help me not getting scammed again.
Yeah.
But also find a good mentor like you,
Yeah.
or even like I was doing cold DM at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I know that doesn't work because I tried.
Yeah.
I spent so much time cold DM people, and that doesn't work. I mean, for me, that doesn't work. That it never worked. I've sent 100 DM per day on Instagram. Do you know how much time it is to send 100 DM to people on Instagram and get no replies? That was crazy, and no one respond.
Ads always.
Ads for real. That you have to run ads. You have to run ads. But if you're scared to just launch your business or drop out of school, I'm not saying to drop out of school, but just like, let's say, take yourself as a priority. Just know you're the only one living your life. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You're the only one who's living your life. That's not your parent. That's not your girlfriend. That's not even God. You're the only one who's living your life. So make it for you,
100%.
basically.
100%. I think regret is worse than living
Than
a
feeling,
life
yeah.
and being comfortable. Like, even myself, let's be honest, sometimes I'm like, I have these goals, I have these things to do, like recording this interview,
Yeah.
Maybe this video, I don't know, I was supposed to made it maybe like 6 months ago, 5 months ago. Now I regret. But the thing is, start today.
Yeah,
That's the best thing to do.
it's okay.
Exactly.
If you do it, you just do it.
Yeah. Awesome,
what we're
brother.
doing.
Thank you for your time, bro.
Thank you.